Hello friends, welcome to Brahmaganita Education and Entertainment channel on YouTube. Today we will be doing a quiz on medieval history of India. Ready for it? Take out your pen and papers, and for every correct answer you will get 1 mark. For every wrong answer you will get 0 marks. Let us start the quiz. Here goes the first question. According to most of the historians, which period in India is called the early medieval period? Option A, 5th to 18th century. Option B, 6th to 13th century. Option C, 13th to 16th century. Option D, 16th to 18th century. Here you have a map for the reference. You have a hint also. The slow collapse of Gupta period from 480 AD to 550 AD marks the end of classical period as well as ancient period in India. So it looks like the correct option is B, 6th to 13th century. And the option C, 13th to 16th, is the late medieval period. Who is credited to lay the foundation of Muslim rule in India? Option A, Mahmud Ghaznavi. Option B, Muhammad Ghori. Option C, Babur. Option D, Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Here you have an image. If you recognize this person, you can mark the correct answer. The correct answer is option B, Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori, 1149 to 1206, hailed from Khorasan, which is northeast Iran and west Afghanistan in modern day. Let us turn the page. What is false about the two battles of Tarayan? Option A, Prithviraj Chauhan won the first battle against Muhammad Ghori. Option B, Muhammad Ghori avenged Prithviraj Chauhan in the second battle and captured him. The first battle happened in 1191 AD. The second battle happened in 1193 AD. Remember, we have to mark the wrong answer. The first three statements are correct. First three statements are totally correct. The fourth statement says the second battle happened in 1193 AD, but the reality is it happened in 1192 AD. So, we'll mark option D. Here is some war. So, the question is, which of these statements is false about Prithviraj Raso? Option A, it is a heroic romance written by Chand Bardai. Option B, Prithviraj abducted his beloved Samyukta. Option C, the epic poem is written in Sanskrit language. Option D, the poem has both real and imaginary characters. Here, option A, B and D are correct. So we'll mark option C. This epic was actually written in Braj Bhasha. By the way, do you know about the story of Prithviraj and Samyukta? Samyukta was a beautiful princess and her boyfriend was Prithviraj. Her father arranged a swayamvar for her, but due to envy from Prithviraj, he didn't invite him. As a result, Prithviraj was infuriated. So he marched towards the kingdom of Jaichand and abducted his girlfriend, who was Samyukta. You can see the picture over here. Those were the days of love, war, passion, ambition, and whatnot. Whose reign was responsible for Buddhist displacement by Islam? Option A, Alauddin Khalji. Option B, Bakhtiyar Khalji. Option C, Muhammad Ghori. Option D, Malik Kafur. The correct answer is option B, Bakhtiyar Khalji. In this figure, you can see that Bakhtiyar Khalji's army attacks the Nalanda University. There is a very important story about Bakhtiyar Khalji. Let's read that. It's called the irreversible destruction of Nalanda University. Once, Bakhtiyar Khilji had fallen sick and his doctors couldn't cure him. Someone advised him to call Rahul Sribhadra, the then principal of Nalanda University. Bakhtiyar refused to get himself treated by a non-Muslim. Later, as his health worsened, he invited Bhadra from Nalanda. Bhadra treated him successfully. Bakhtiyar felt surprised and disturbed that a non-Muslim doctor knew more than the doctors of his court. In an act of insanity, he ordered his army to destroy the library of Nalanda University. Nearly 9 million manuscripts were burned. It took 3 months to destroy the library completely. It was so huge. The peaceful monks and scholars were also murdered brutally. That's so tragic. Which of the following statements is false? Option A, Qutbuddin Aibak founded the slave or Mamluk dynasty. Option B, Alauddin Khilji founded the Khilji dynasty. Option C, Ghiyat al-Uddin Tughlaq founded the Tughlaq dynasty. Option D, Behlul Khan Lodi founded the Lodi dynasty. Here we have to find out which statement is false. So we will mark option B. Alauddin Khilji murdered Jalaluddin Khilji, the founder of Khilji dynasty, and proclaimed himself to be a king. Alauddin Khilji was actually very cruel, but at the same time he was an able and efficient ruler. In the movie Padmavat, the Indian actor Ranveer Singh played the role of Alauddin Khilji, and he was shown to be barbaric, cruel, cynical, and a kind of psychopath. But the reality is, he was of course cruel, but at the very same time, an efficient administrator. The Holy Quran prohibits alcohol, but Alauddin Khilji himself was a heavy drinker. In fact, a lot of other noble Muslim men were drinkers. One fine day, Alauddin had a change of heart and he introduced prohibition. In addition, he also banned other intoxicants like cannabis. He introduced jizya tax on non-Muslim subjects, while the Muslim subjects were obligated to pay zakat. Zakat is a religious tax. He introduced 50% kharaj tax on agricultural produce. He brought in market price controls which helped him keeping his army happy even at low salaries. That was quite smart. He introduced government-run granaries to stop black marketing. What is false about Qutub Minar? Option A. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Option B. Its construction was started by Qutbuddin Aibak. Option C. Iltutmish completed the construction. Option D. It is the fourth tallest brick minaret in the world. We have to find out the false statement. And the false statement is option D. In reality, it is the tallest brick minaret in the world, standing at a height of 72.5 meters. What is the meaning of the name Babur? Option A. Tiger. Option B. Lion. Option C. Shark. Option D. Victorious. The correct answer is option B. Lion. Here you can see a coin with Babur's picture. What is the name of Akbar's biography? Option A. Akbarnama. Option B. Ain-e-Akbari. Option C. Both. Option D. None. In this picture you can see an illustration of Akbar's rule. The correct answer over here is both. Both these books were written by Abul Fazl, who was a great author at Akbar's time. He wrote beautiful verses, and one of which translates into English as follows. The temple as I entered drew they nigh, and brought their gift a wine cup brimming high. Its strength snatched all my senses, self from self, wherein some other entered and not I. If you are a literature lover, try to understand this poem and tell us in the comment box. Who wrote Humayun-Nama? Option A. Gulbadan Begum. Option B. Abul Fazl. Option C. Humayun. Option D. None. The correct answer is option A. Gulbadan Begum. Gulbadan Begum was actually the sister of Humayun, and she was one of the greatest and the most powerful women in Mughal period. This question is very important. Who was the chief architect of Taj Mahal? Option A. Ahmad Khan. Option B. Bairam Khan. Option C. Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Option D. Makramat Khan. I think all of you must be knowing that Taj Mahal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the 7th wonder of the world. The correct answer is option C. Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Who was called as Zinda Peer, which means living saint? Option A. Akbar. Option B. Jahangir. Option C. Aurangzeb. Option D. Babur. The correct answer is option C. Aurangzeb, because he didn't take any salary from the royal treasury. Which Sikh Guru was killed by Aurangzeb? Option A. Guru Tegh Bahadur. Option B. Guru Gobind Singh. Option C. Guru Angad Singh. Option D. Guru Arjan Dev. The correct answer is option A. Guru Tegh Bahadur. Aurangzeb was forcibly converting the Hindu Kashmiri Pandits to Muslims. Guru Tegh Bahadur didn't like it and he objected against the idea. As a result, he was captured with 3 other young Sikh people. These 3 people were beheaded in front of Guru Tegh Bahadur, and he was given a condition that he should either choose Islam or death. Guru Tegh Bahadur didn't convert to Islam, and as a result he was beheaded. This is an illustration of Guru Tegh Bahadur's martyrdom. Which British was given the title of the English Khan by Jahangir? Option A. Sir Thomas Roe. Option B. William Hawkins. Option C. Martin Duke. Option D. None. The correct answer is option B. William Hawkins. In context of Sikhism, which of the following statements is true? Option A. The meaning of Sikh is learner. Option B. The idea of liberation in Sikhism is unification of Akal. Akal means one who is timeless. Option C. Sikhism was influenced by Bhakti movement. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Here you can see an illustration of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who was the founder of Sikhism. We would end this session with a beautiful quote from Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Ik onkar satnam karta purakh, nirbhav nirvair akal murat. अजूनी सैभम गुरु प्रसाद जप, आद सच जुगाद सच, है भी सच नानक हो से भी सच. The next video will be on modern history of India. Stay tuned.